Welcome. Welcome to Inside the U, the Ultimate Adult Hockey Podcast. We are here, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Season 6. Jerry Less again.
I have no words for that. Not yet, at least. We'll get into that.
I give him enough of a hard time during the week. I'll let him slide for this one, I guess.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Yeah.
Nah.
It's October, dude. What are you doing on vacation in October?
Hold on. Let me start with this, and then we'll get into that, because I got some things to say about Jerry.
What?
Welcome to Inside the U, the Ultimate Adult Hockey Podcast. Each week, we're bringing insider topics, special guests, and slight entertainment from the world of adult hockey, along with discussions and updates around the Ultimate Adult Hockey League. I'm Larry, joined as usual by UAHL Commissioner Steve Ains, and surprise,
Empty seat.
just us two.
Yeah.
No Jerry.
Yes.
No Jerry. But we are back again, checking in on our Week 1 results, previewing Week 2. Results on and off the ice, because we'll be checking in with our U Survivor bit as well, plus much more.
Yes.
Before we do all that, so nice you guys can continue to contribute to Inside the U when you see fit. We obviously use this weekly show to directly grow the league in a few ways. So if you were slightly entertained or you learned something about the league or the world of adult hockey in general, don't forget to subscribe here with UAHL Hockey. Drop comments, give us feedback, share the show if you can. So anyway, like I said,
yes.
Maybe this guy's on the beach in October.
Recovering from his stroke from last week.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous, dude. That whole episode, he was doing all sorts of weird shit, bro.
Yeah, I know.
What else? Oh man, because I watched it a few times. I forget what he did.
I honestly think, like, he's got an ADHD.
Yeah,
and as the podcast progresses, like especially when we get to like the hour mark, he just starts to lose his fucking
dude.
mind.
I don't even know his ADHD. His energy levels are just like
all over the place.
Yeah, so he'll just do
gets
weird
bored.
shit. Yeah,
if you watch the pod,
he gets bored.
He was on his phone during it. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, he can't just pay attention.
ADHD. That's funny.
It definitely is.
Nah, I know he's on his phone. He just comes in with a bang, does his bit, and he does it well.
Yeah,
he does it well, but that's it. He's tuned out for the rest
Yeah.
of it. If he hears Rusty, he'll like throw something in there. But
even though he doesn't show up for any of his games.
No games.
I don't know how it's week 2 and he's already missed like 3 possible.
Literally missed 3 games.
Yes,
right. The Hawks, Bronze, Beavers,
and Hawks Bronze again.
And tonight, right? Is there a Bronze game tonight?
Yeah, the guy's insane.
We're doing it's week 2. He's missed 3 games.
You could tell that he's not like he wasn't a hockey player. You know, like because like most hockey players, like they would never miss.
Nah,
like it would eat you alive if you miss a game.
Yeah,
and this guy's just like, I'm not making it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
they're good.
But
I feel like basketball, like there's real like each individual carries more weight on a basketball team. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you would think like he would be concerned about missing games.
Well, they seem to be okay without him.
I think everyone's good without him.
It's so funny, like, you know, there's some. I don't want to call it a mutiny within the Beavers, but they're like, yeah, Jerry's the worst captain.
He's lost a lot of respect in that locker room.
Yeah,
and
then he'll come and shoot, score a goal or 2.
But they got Mark back. I feel like that's big.
Mark's big.
Yeah. He brings some like leadership. You know what I mean?
I told Mark he was the new captain of the Beavers. Yeah, he was like, no,
no.
Like, God damn it,
it's a lot of responsibility.
Well, he shows up, he produces.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. It's a good ad. Beavers are looking good.
Plus, yeah, Mark's a leader for sure.
We'll have to dive more into that when we go check out our league updates.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What's up? What's next?
I don't know. No, just kidding. Let's get into U Survivor. I don't know. Did he send you? Did Jerry send you his intro, or did he forget to do that too?
He kept saying it was on the server.
I think he just has it in his head or something like that. I don't even know.
I don't know.
But we do have the picks though. So we'll review our picks from last week, and then we'll come up with picks for next week.
Yes.
There we go.
I had to.
All right, a bunch of stuff that Jerry would normally say here.
Yeah.
Intro.
Survivor. He starts singing the song. Yeah. Maybe if we do a bad enough job at the intro, he'll show up.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
So basically, I failed.
You did.
And I got roasted for it pretty good.
Well, you picked. So one of the rules was to pick your own team.
Yeah.
Or you have to pick your own team before your 3 strikes are up. So you went right in. You dived head first into it.
Got
the Invaders.
Yeah.
The only problem is Juggernauts are one of the favorites in the division.
Yes.
So you didn't even wait for like a.
I was going for the glory.
Yeah.
Basically,
we're gonna knock off the 1 seed Juggernauts. Bang bang.
I know.
That was a bold call.
Yeah.
And I was roasted for it.
I knew that I was either going to come on here and talk a bunch of shit where I was gonna, eat my words.
Not to mention you were already sick at that point.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure when you picked it.
Yes, I did not. It'd be one thing if I could put the team on my back, but I fucking went out and put a stinker out there, dude. I couldn't, dude. I couldn't breathe. I was like fucking exhausted.
Yeah,
and we played. It
was a good game though. I think they scored a couple like back to back or something. I think, or like real quick.
Yeah, it was a good game, but Juggernauts are obviously very good. Great goaltender, great players.
Yeah, that's key. Hoodie's like. Not only is he good, I think he's big too.
He's so big, dude. Yeah, we were like trying to because we had a bunch of shots, and we're like, you're
not going to get too many soft ones past him.
Exactly. No, definitely no soft ones, but like we were shooting a little high on him, and he takes up such part of the net, and I was like, just kind of shoot low. I think the one goal we scored was right along the ice.
Yeah.
I think Kevin came down right in the start of the second period, and
it was a low shot,
and I was like, that's what we got to do, and then that was it for that. He shut the door after that. I don't think that we played poorly. Just puck didn't go in.
You guys obviously the Invaders, every time I watch them, they look good, cohesive. They look like they're always in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is
we did play on
nice.
Friday.
Yeah.
So it was quick turnaround for the Invaders, and I don't know if it was fatigue.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a factor, but it was, we'll be better, obviously. Vibes are still high.
Vibes are still high.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have so you lost?
Yes.
You're on strike one.
Yeah, which is pretty on par with what I usually do for these bits. Yeah. I usually lose.
Now Jerry took Sugar Bush versus the Warriors, so we're gonna have to check back in on that next week.
Yeah, that's tonight.
Yep. That's
so
tonight.
We don't have a result. Larry, you picked Paisanos.
Now I went with Paisanos, and you tried to argue with me like I took the Stars.
I forgot.
But if you
I was very happy.
If you watch, I was roasted the Stars of like Paisanos bounce back win. Great spot for them.
Yeah.
And they came through 6-4 win.
Yeah, the bit king.
I'm on a roll, baby.
I know.
The only problem is I was a little undecided for this week coming up here.
For you?
Yeah.
Did you pick somebody?
I have a couple.
I picked somebody.
What are you thinking?
I picked the Corn Stars over the Shell Shockers.
Oh, you went Rusty. You went Rusty Sundays.
Yes, Rusty Sunday. Went ahead and picked the Corn Stars.
They need a win, don't they?
Well, they won last week.
Oh, they won last week? Oh, for some reason I thought they lost.
Yes, we'll get that. They beat Moose Hockey.
Yeah.
But I have a faith that they're going to get another win, and it's going to get me in the win column here. I need it. Come on, Corn Stars.
Yeah.
I know some of you guys don't like me, but...
Some of the Corn Stars? Yeah,
it's all right.
Well, there you go.
That would be liked by everybody.
Are they playing Shell Shockers?
Yes.
All right. So Jerry went with Thundercats versus the Campbell Kids.
Okay.
No, that's interesting. It's an interesting pick.
Yeah, I mean, Thundercats have not lost in a while.
No, they have not lost in a while. I'm trying to think if the Campbell Kids have they done early
they have
on
not,
this season?
They have not won yet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like they're due for a win.
Close games though.
Yeah.
So Thundercats obviously still are 1-0. But
Thundercats got to be knocked off, dude. Someone's got to get them.
Campbell Kids are going to come back. I think they're going to be all right. So.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm wondering if I should do what you did last week and just go with
your team.
Yeah. Like we're kind of rolling.
Hawks Gold or Hawks Silver? Because they're both
Hawks Gold's on a bye next week.
Oh yeah.
And Hawks Silver is rolling. You know what I mean? Nice Watch is always tough though because they got freaking Robbie in net. No, they're a good team too, but
they're a good team. Yeah,
like Robbie could show up and put up 50 saves on any given night,
and he always shows up against the Hawks.
Yeah,
he's a fucking Hawks killer.
Yeah,
he is. Well, except for Hawks Gold, he plays for Hawks Gold, so be your own.
He helps out a lot for sure.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go with the Invaders.
Yeah.
You guys got Jersey Trash next Friday, October 11th. I think it's a good spot for the Invaders to bounce back. Correct. Longer rests,
early game.
I don't think fatigue has anything to do with it personally, but you know.
Yeah. I want to say one thing because I played. This was the first time I played at Pennsauken. In a while. I love the Pennsauken ring.
Oh, really?
The ice?
Yeah.
One, I like the ice. It was great at least when we were playing. And then it's a little bit more space behind the net at Pennsauken.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
there's a lot of room behind the net.
I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you play on the
Flyer side? So when you walk into the right,
what's the one with the big scoreboard? That's the Flyer side
in the center.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so I guess they're both like that because the Phantoms one has a lot of space behind it too.
Yeah, they're both the same size. Yeah. There's a ton of space behind the net. It really helps, especially as a forward. You're like working behind the net and stuff.
Yeah,
and I love that space, and it's a great rink.
It's nice.
They redid the showers and the bathrooms.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're like nice in there. Yeah, no, I haven't played there. I don't think I played there since like last year's checking for charity, but I think
that's what the last time I played there.
Yeah,
and that was early in the morning, and I was dying. So
I think Hawks Gold has a game there too this season.
So I was right. Pennsauken gets a bad rap sometimes, but
ice is good.
Ice is great.
Hell yeah,
they cleaned it up. I love the center scoreboard.
Me too.
reminds me of Violent Ice Arena. They have the big one in the center.
Yeah,
I love that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
All right, so once again, Steve's on strike one. Jerry's pending. I made it through. Next week we got Jerry's got Thundercats. I have Invaders. Steve has Cornstars.
Let's go. So I would have picked the Invaders again, but too late.
We're up and rolling.
Yep.
All right, let me really quick go over to UAHL Threes.
Yeah.
Figured we'd kind of touch on that. We've obviously had a ton of interest there, not only from a team standpoint, but a free agent standpoint as well.
Yes.
So much so that you can still go on the site and register like as a pre-registration.
Yes.
So right now, we'll consider that to be a wait list.
It is a wait
especially
list,
for team fees, or for team placements. But we do plan on setting up dates to follow.
Yes.
So go on there if you're still interested in joining us for Threes. If it doesn't, if you put on a wait list for the upcoming date, but we obviously will prioritize people who are on that list for our dates in the future
for the next,
which will be quick. We're going to probably do them quickly.
Yes. Yeah. So we're limited at 6 teams for these quick tournaments. So we're going to do, I think we're going to do 6-team division, like one division, 6 teams.
Yeah.
We were thinking about we could fit 8, but it was going to be. It was going to start at 8 a.m., which is brutal, right?
Is it brutal on a Saturday morning?
It's brutal because the last game, the championship game, ends at like midnight.
So it's
a long day.
8 a.m. the earliest slot?
No, it could be earlier, but like
I'm telling you, dude, I don't think people will really mind. But yeah, it's when it ends. That's what I'm saying.
When it ends is tough. So if you make it all the way through, and the thing is it's over. You're not going to get undressed and dressed again. So you're going to be in your gear at least. From 8 a.m. to midnight, that's a lot.
I don't know if that's healthy.
I don't think it is either. And I mean, you could, but like, because you're gonna have like at least an hour and a half breaks.
Yeah.
So I guess you could get undressed, but you might as well just stay at least partially dressed.
At least you're, yeah.
If you want to go get lunch.
Well, that's the thing too, because we're gonna be chilling there. We're gonna have like activities, food trucks, and stuff like that. So I guess
I gotta get that.
Take your skates off or whatever.
Yeah, you can. So we're gonna try to do as much as we can to pass the time if you are playing. I sent the schedule out to the teams so you could tell like the gaps between. I made it so there's minimal gap in between as best I could. Right. So that'll be good. But we have 6 teams. Basically, we're just waiting on payment from one. So. There is a potential spot open.
Yeah, join. Yeah, absolutely.
So, but we have 2 teams waiting. So the waiting list is already growing. Plus, we probably have enough free agents to do a whole nother team.
I was going to say a whole other team. Yeah.
So definitely keep registering. If it doesn't pan out for one team, it'll move on to the next and then on to the next. So
yeah, exactly.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can do. You want to go over like the rules? Because
I was going to just run through a quick list of the original features here. So we obviously have a trophy set up for the winners. We'll have exclusive merch on site, and then we're going to set up Flyers tickets for the winner as well.
Yes. 10-player max for that.
Yeah,
because
10-player max.
I don't. If you show up with 20 guys,
right,
for a Threes tournament, I suggest 9 and a goalie will get you like to the point where when you do, if you end up in the playoffs. You're going to be.
I think so. I think
decently
you should
rested.
come with 9. Personally,
you should come with 9.
Yeah.
And a goalie, just because it does get tiring. Like we really at the end of the last Threes tournament we had 6, I think 6 or 7, and a goalie.
I thought we had more. That's why I kept saying that.
I don't think so.
I don't know
because I know that by the time playoffs rolled around, we were short, and like I think like Bascal played the entire game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and which he loved, of course. But like, 9 is a perfect spot. Plus, it's $750 per team.
I was going to say.
So if you have 10 guys, you play all day for $75. That's
what I mean. That's why I feel like. And I just wanted to before we go over because we were going to go over the rules and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think doing it multiple times, like maybe a monthly thing or whatever, it's perfectly doable and affordable. So the teams that played this month, there's no reason to say that they won't be down to play again, like immediately the next month after. Because I related it to like going golfing for the day or something. Like 4 hours, people spend $75 to go golf. Like, why not come play hockey for the entire day? Before Steve touches on the rules, though, uhlhockey.com/threes, you can go join the wait list there. Free agents, you have been notified via email.
Yeah.
But there is a form available at uhlhockey.com/threes where you can verify your interest. Same thing for the teams. We'll have wait lists set up for the free agents. If you're interested in playing, join it, and you'll be the first people we reach out to set up new teams. So.
Yeah. We started the free agent thing for summer series, and that was great.
Yeah.
Obviously, have to fill out more spots for that. But whoever's idea was a good idea.
Okay.
My idea. No, I don't know. I think it was yours or Jerry's, but
I don't know. All I know is we have a lot of free agents who want to join the U.
Yeah, if you don't have a team, like you can just pop in. And we'll give you guys jerseys.
Yeah.
Like we'll just give you blank jerseys. We don't need numbers or anything like that. Like stats aren't kept because the game is quick pace, right? So there's no time to stop. Here, this play. We don't do any of that. Yeah. So, it's a lot of fun. So the rules. Everybody, for the people who played threes before, obviously. They know the rules. So what it is a 25-minute running clock period.
Right.
Or running game, really. So you play 4 round-robin games. They're 25-minute running time periods. The only time the clock stops is for a timeout. Face-offs are only pretty much at the beginning of each period. If the play hits or puck hits the net, the netting.
The beginning of the game, right?
The beginning of the game, yes. I should probably clarify that. But if it hits the netting, you continue to play.
Oh, okay.
As long as it drops down into play, obviously. So if it, there's a thing called a reset that we call. So if a goal's scored or the puck leaves the playing surface, the team the last touch of the puck in that situation, especially if the puck leaves the zone, has to reset. Basically, you leave the attacking zone and go into the neutral zone. And then it's pretty much like if you had a delayed offsides. Okay. You got to clear the zone. The team either digs the puck out of the net or gets the puck to start up again. And that's how it resets. So if the puck leaves the play in the neutral zone, then it just a face-off is center ice. But you got to be quick because the clock's running.
Yeah.
So offside plays, same thing. The ref will call it, and then the attacking team resets. So the defending team takes the puck in their zone, and the other team clears the zone and then can go. Same thing happens if
did we do offsides the last one?
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, but it's really hard to get offside. I mean, there's it's that small rink at Hollydale. It's not going to be a big thing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we did offsides.
I don't think we did. I really don't think we did. But
no,
the Flyers training center.
Oh
was a
shit!
Bigger.
You're right. We didn't do offsides because people were just kind of floating around and clearing it down the ice.
Yeah,
it's a little different with a slightly bigger rink, though.
I was gonna say it's a little bit bigger.
So it's a little easier to call offsides, but we'll do that. Definitely, we'll have offsides because there's clear lines and the rink's decent size to do that. Yeah. So if the goalie stops the puck, same thing. Team resets, gets out of the zone.
Right.
Same thing with a goal scored. Any penalty is a penalty shot. So again, haul ass because you got to they got to reset and the shooter's got to get to the red line. Don't take your time. The clock's just running. Same thing. So there's going to be one referee and one scorekeeper. One referee because you don't really need two. Yeah. It's a small rink. And that's it. And the same thing goes with we'll have our Threes website. It'll probably be threes.uhlhockey.com. I got to build it still.
Yeah.
So the game results will go on there. The top 4 teams make the playoffs. So 4 out of 6 make the playoffs. And that's it. Same tiebreakers for playoff seeding.
Right.
Points, wins, goal differential, goals for, and playoff games are single elimination.
Sweet. So
I kind of went back and forth with so the last slot is we get 2 25-minute slots pretty much. And then the Zamboni comes on. I was thinking of doing the finals be 2 25-minute running clocks, like 2 periods basically, but I thought maybe a third place game would be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Keeps it going, and guys can opt out.
That's what I was going to say.
We don't really want to play third.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Yeah. Whatever. We'll just be like whatever.
It's just an available slot. Yeah, I don't think you should do 2 25-minute.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit much for that. So
if anything, it would have to be 3. You do 2 out of 3.
Exactly right. So it would just it would be periods, but I think that's just too long at the end there.
Yeah, me too.
So that's it. Threes, ton of fun. A lot of goals. It's not a great time for goalies.
We'll see. I agree. I think this rink being a little bit bigger, though,
Be better for goalies.
It'll be the tough thing for goalies is they're going to be fucking standing and playing the whole game. There is no break for them.
No.
I think perhaps the offense could be a little bit mitigated as opposed to on the futures rink at Hollydale because it's not like you can just. There was no offsides there. You can fucking. Someone could hang high. You can dish it around. They always have to be ready.
Yeah.
And like I think Mark was saying, he had a hard time like kind of figuring out where he was as far as positioning goes.
The angles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this one will be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Last time I think there was like 15 goals a game or something like that. It was just like nonstop action. So,
Yeah.
You'd think that 25 minutes is not that long. That was our first concern.
Mm-hmm.
And then you play the 25-minute running clock and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. No. It's
like
plenty of time.
gassed,
Yeah.
So
Plenty of time. So UAHL Threes, our upcoming event here is November 2nd. It's a Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. You said
9 a.m. for this one.
Oh, starting at 9. Oh, that's right. That's
now,
right. Yeah.
Since we're 6 teams, it starts at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, yeah. If there was more,
The start times are like 9, 9:40, and 10:30. So your team could start at 10:30.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're going to do. But
so Flyers Training Center, it's a Saturday. We'll be out there all day. Stay tuned, obviously, on all of our channels for more information on what's going on, like off the ice. We'll have plenty of stuff set up for people to hang out and have fun. UHLhockey.com/threes if you want to learn more about registration and upcoming events. So
all over our socials too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get into our league updates.
Okay. So, league updates.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Spartan Goaltending.
Hey.
Philadelphia/South Jersey's premier goaltending academy, offering on and off ice instruction and workouts, video review, and game tape breakdown. Whether it's a new goalie finding their way into the crease or a senior goalie looking to fine-tune their skills, Spartan Goaltending's coaching staff is dedicated to building goalies' minds as well as bodies. So when you make that last goal line stand, you're ready. Check them out on Facebook at Spartan Goaltending and Instagram for on and off ice lessons and pricing. And don't hesitate to take advantage of their various discounts like first responders, military, UHL members, and their Try Goalie for Free program. So,
Sweet.
Yeah, thanks Spartan Goaltending for
man.
this. So, league updates. We're going to start at Rusty. So September 29th, another game Jerry missed. So. So we had
shocker.
So we had the South Jersey Raptors kicking it off against the Dusty Tropics. Raptors are buzzing, dude.
Yeah, they are.
They went out, scored 4 goals in the first period, so they ended up 4-1, and then 2 goals in the second. They had a 7-2 lead at some point. They ended up winning the game 10-7. So Raptors.
It's that new branding, baby.
New branding, new everything. Starting off the season 2-0. Congrats to the Raptors. I'm happy to see them find success. And then we had the Yetis versus the Narwhals. So Narwhals defending their championship run this season. Yetis kind of came out flying.
They certainly did.
After the second, it was 5-1. And, Narwhals scored in the early third, but James, he had commented on one of our YouTube videos there. He plays for the Yetis. So he scores the 6th goal in a 6-2 win for the Yetis. So Narwhals taking a loss. Not surprised. Kind of surprising in terms of their recent success.
Yeah.
But,
little letdown game.
Happens.
Yeah.
Wait, perfect time for a comeback, dude.
I agree.
So,
well, I'm saying you're playing that good for that long. You got a letdown game coming up,
Yes, sir. So we had the Dusty Beavers versus the Rusty Dad Bods. 2-2 after 2. We had
2-2 after 2.
We had Mark Rienzi scored. So we talked about Mark early.
Yeah.
He scored their second goal. I got to fix that. It's not on here. But Bud McNasby scored. I heard that was a nice shot over the glove.
Budward.
I was told.
Let's go.
Let's go, Bud. 3-3 after 3. And then John Lazar Senior scores the game-winning goal in overtime on the power play.
This is my buddy John Lazar Jr.
Okay.
Played We went to high school together.
Okay.
Graduated together. We were on the same JV team, playing and whatnot. And then he joined as a free agent to join he got put on the dad bods, and then he asked me a couple weeks ago if his dad could join. Got his dad on there.
Nice.
So he scored to tie it up, and his dad scored to win the game.
Wow.
Yeah, sick.
That's awesome. Dude.
Yeah, man.
I love to see that.
Yeah, it's cool. His dad is open hockey all the time. He's got the nice. He's got nice gear. He's got his helmet set up. He's just an older guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen him. I bet
100% you've seen him.
Yeah. So I always think of Bob Lazar when I see his name.
Oh yeah.
So then we had South Jersey Corn Stars. They were they started off 0-1, so they were looking to get a bounce back game against the Moose here. Yeah. So that was 1-0 after 1 in favor of the Corn Stars. Steve McKean scored, and then we have our buddy Danny Pellicone scored for the Moose. It was 2-2 after 2, and then 2 third-period goals in the third for the Corn Stars get them their first win of the season. So congrats, Corn Stars. Hope you can keep that going for my Survivor pick. So they're going against the Shell Shockers, who played the Rusty Wolves, who Rusty Wolves started off with a big win in week 1. It was a pretty tight game, but I think Shell Shockers kind of pulled away in the second and the third. They get a 4-1 win over our Rusty Wolves here, the OGs. So congrats to them. That's Rusty Sunday.
Yeah, buddy.
We jump into Monday, which is a little bit of a mix. Usually we had all gold, but this was gold, bronze, silver, all played on Monday.
Yeah.
We had Hawks Gold play the Chill. I caught a little bit of this before our game. Looks like Hawks Gold, they were kind of, it was like 2-2 when I was there, or it was either 1-1 or 2-2. No, 2-1. I remember Anthony Corella scored when I was there, and then that's when I walked away. Eric Simone gets it 3-1.
Yeah, buddy.
Hawks Gold were kind of almost giving it up in the third, I guess.
Yeah.
So they got it to 3-3, and then Frank Garvey, is that who scored?
Yep, absolutely.
He scored the go-ahead goal with probably about 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, it was a good
Looks
game.
like
It was a great game.
Hawks Gold moved to 2-0. So
Let's
the Hawks franchise is back.
That was game of the week, too.
That was game of the week.
Yeah.
So you'll see a video on YouTube for that.
YouTube, yep.
Okay. It was on the Phantoms rink, so nice, beautiful scoreboard, nice new rink. Perfect timing for game of the week there.
Yes, sir.
So we talked about Chuggernauts and the Invaders. We went down 2-0 in the first. Mm-hmm. Kevin scored 19 seconds into the second period. That was the low shot that we were talking about. And then maybe a couple minutes later, Chuggernauts score, and then Chris, is it Galetto or Giletto? Giletto. Yep. Scored in the third period to take a 4-1 win. Hoodie was standing on his head for sure. He had 39 saves. Yeah. A lot of shots, both teams.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
We had 35 shots. Matt Richardson for the Invaders, honestly, if he played the best I've ever seen him play, he was incredible. Like he had some desperation saves that were awesome.
I saw a lot of them.
So even though he let in 3 goals, one was empty net.
35 saves.
35 saves. He played incredible. So it definitely wasn't on him. I don't even know if we played very bad. We just couldn't get the offense going. Yeah. So no biggie. Next one was very interesting. Some people were very upset over this game.
Who was upset?
Rain City, they just gave up a lead.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
Rain City played new team NBO. New Black Order. I guess they wore black jerseys and it had something to do with their other league. I don't know what the hell it means, but
were they Team Black in the other?
They were Team Black.
Their jerseys say NBO on it, right?
They do, yes. So it's like the NWO style logo.
Sweet.
So Rain City Gold jumped out to a 4-0 lead, and then Ryan Marker kind of did his thing. He played. So by the end of the second, it was still 7-4 Rain City. And I was talking to Eric Berry, and I think he left at the end of the second.
Yeah.
And he was like,
that's when I left.
He was good. He left 7-4, and he found out that it was, we had an issue with the online stuff. So he didn't know what happened. He was all of a sudden he heard,
holy shit.
They actually, they went up 9-8 Ryan Marker had like 9 points or something crazy, which is right on par with him. He's definitely a scorer. Ross Bryant scored at the end to tie it up, and then Josh Mander scores in overtime.
Oh my God,
it was pretty wide open overtime, moving the puck very well. MBO gets a 10-9 win over Rain City Gold.
Can't wait to deal with that.
Yes.
I'm playing forward now. I don't got to worry about it.
Yeah, you're playing forward for August Gold?
Yeah, I'm playing wing, too. It's weird.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is weird for you.
It's so weird.
Because you don't
I feel like I'm always out of position. Always.
It's tough. Yeah. If you play center a lot or defense or both.
Yeah, I feel like center I can play.
Wing, you kind of feel, especially in the defensive zone, wing, you're kind of just kind of hanging out.
I know. I'm like trying to be like in the right spot, but I just feel like I'm not doing it. It's just a weird. I feel like I'm never in the right position.
I hate wing.
Yeah.
I do it, often.
Yeah.
But like you said, I end up on the wrong side all the fucking time.
Yeah,
and I'm like apologizing to my other winger. I'm like, sorry.
I know. I apologize 600 times during the. Well, actually, my guy Ryan Megan, I partner up with him.
Okay.
He's on the left wing. I'm on the right wing.
Yeah.
I just feel like even like when you're regrouping,
yes,
when your defensemen are like they're going D to D and you're kind of trying to form a breakout or something like that.
Yeah, you're gonna cross.
I'm trying to cross, and it's just like it's such a weird like center. I just feel like I know where to be when I'm playing center. Yeah. Wing's weird.
Yes. Center, you're playing defense too, half the game. So
yeah,
it's like,
you're playing defense for the most part.
It's tough, yeah. So, last game of the night was South Jersey Barracudas versus the Blue Chew Bulldogs. Our boy Jeff Horner got a bunch of points in this game. It was 3-2 South Jersey Barracudas after 2. And then they kind of took over in that third period. They scored.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened. It was like a close game when I checked the score.
Yeah, they scored 6 goals in the third period, and they get a 9-4 win over the Blue Chew Bulldogs.
Barracudas,
new look Blue Chew Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Ed Viola was a free agent pickup. He had 4 goals, so
nice.
Worked out, dude. Ed's the man. Nice, great guy.
Yeah, he is.
So Tuesday we had Night's Watch Silver play the Multi Ducks, and as we expect, Night's Watch Silver is they're a really good team. Yeah, so Robbie Mangini with 49 saves.
I know.
So sorry for the Multi Ducks. They pretty much threw everything at him. He is a big difference maker.
Absolutely.
96% save percentage. 51 shots against. So sounds like Multi Ducks did all that they could do.
Yeah.
And they just kind of ran into Robbie, which we are very familiar with. Yeah. Yeah. Especially, I've scored on him a few times, but like it's very rare.
Yeah. I said, at any point,
he talks shit to me all the time, dude.
Save.
Talk shit to me all the time. I'm like, leave me alone, Robbie. You don't talk to anybody. Stop talking to me. He does this shit to me all the time. So
him and Legs would go at it all the time.
I know, that was fun. Yeah, because Legs would just roast him, dude, for in the locker room, and oh my god, Legs would give him.
Well, Robbie would go back at him, and it's just the funniest. It's just comedy. It's pure comedy.
It is comedy. So we had the Otters take on the Campbell kids. Otters go up for 2-0 in the first period. Campbell kids climb back in the second to make it 2-2, but before the end of the second, 4-2 for the Otters. Campbell kids get it to 4-3, and then Stephen Linville scores in the third to put it away for the Otters. So pretty
new teams trying to get going still.
I know.
I like their close games though. They're close games. I keep paying it. I keep checking in on them and the Frogs just to see how they're coming out. But
for sure,
it's like close games.
Yep. So now one of the survivor picks was the Paisanos versus the Stars. Close game, 2-2 in the second. Paisanos scored 2 goals. Stars score late, make it 4-3. They tie it up. Billy Krupa, probably the Stars' stud defenseman.
Yeah.
Plays great game. He's very engaged. One of my favorite Stars. He ties it up early, and then Paisanos scored 2 goals at the end of the third period there to get the win. So they did it for you, for sure.
There we go, Paisanos.
So Haller was great again. Paisanos had 51 shots. Yeah. So that's in 6, but
holy shit, 51 shots.
Not too many shots for the Stars here.
Yeah, you think that's accurate?
I don't know. I got to check, but
I saw that. I'm like,
yeah, it seems light.
Yeah,
we'll have to double check that. Then we had Hawks versus Militia.
Whoop.
So I gotta be honest, the game was a great game. Everyone was really, playing even through the
it was a good game.
There's no goals in the first period, huh? Yeah, it was 0-0 after the first, right? Second period opened wide open, dude. There was 9 goals in the second period. Hawks went down 5-2. We really didn't at least when we're on the bench or talking to each other, didn't think that we were out of the game, even when it was 5-2. We had we were pretty confident that they were going to start going in, and they did.
They certainly did.
So we rattled off 5 straight goals to get a 7-5 win over Militia. Everyone played really good. Both teams. Yeah. It was a really good game.
That was a great game.
Sorry. Still got a little coffees. So, all right. So we had Goop versus the Frogs. Larry, can you do this one? Because I'm like struggling to not cough right now.
Oh, you don't have your written down preparations?
No, I'm just doing it on the fly.
All right, Goop take down the frog. I was trying to come up with the prefix for the Frogs, but it's just the Frogs. Goop versus Frogs. So it looks like Goop started off early.
3 goals.
Went up 3-0 in the first 5 minutes of the game. Yeah. Well, the first period, I guess, had all the scoring there because the Frogs answered with 2 more within a minute or 2 minutes of each other. Yeah. And then Goop closed out the period to take a 5-2 lead.
Yes. Goop's good, man.
Goop is good.
They had a good team. Goop is good.
Goop is great. Well, they were one of my early picks last season, but they ended up falling apart. Not falling apart, but they didn't really close the deal. So we'll see if they can close the deal on this season. John Schallenhammer scored in the second period to make it, 5-3 there?
Yep.
Then Goop closed it off in the end there, 6-3. 6-3 in the third. But it looks like the first period had all the goals there.
Yeah, Carroll's their goalie.
Carroll is their goalie.
So Carroll gets the win. Carroll's been on it.
Shout out to KK, as Jerry would say.
Sorry, dude.
Bless you.
It's just itchy throat because I'm like at the end of my sickness.
Drink some freaking water.
I've been drinking the damn water, dude.
They got halls, dude.
I do have halls.
Sprawled out all over the damn table.
All right, so that's why the Invaders, they posted the thing. They were like, it's powered by Dayquil and Halls.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I think a couple of guys were.
I didn't see that.
We've been dealing with it. Luke Furio.
The Hawks, he was hurting too.
He was hurting too.
What's going on? What's going on with y'all?
He texted me yesterday. He's like, dude, I feel awful. And I was like, bro.
Is it the season change, you think?
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten sick.
I think it's kind of like allergies really for me because I'm just congested. And I
don't know. You get allergies in the fall?
Season change?
People say that. I guess it is allergies, but I always attribute it to like the season changing.
Could be, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
don't consider it allergies.
Yeah, but not outside as much. Don't get as much sun exposure.
Well, that's true too, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta go out, man. Morning walks.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, bro.
That's my work time.
Especially, dude.
I know. All right.
Come on, man.
So, Moonshine last night played the Koopas. So, it was 2-2 sometime in the second period. Desi's been scoring for them. Yeah, I think they were Desi's a pickup.
Yeah, he is. I think he's new on there.
He's been doing good. I think he had a ton of points this game. So Koopas actually took a lead after the second. So they were
Meatball was probably ready to crumble.
I know Meatball was losing it, dude. So a lot of penalties in here, but third period, Moonshine scores 5 goals to take a 7-3 win. And I will go back to Desi had 2 goals and 4 assists, man. I'm pretty sure he listens to the podcast too.
Yeah, he does.
So nice guy.
Do you know is he still on the Dad Bods roster?
I think so. Yeah,
that's where he was playing before. Yeah. But yeah, definitely All-Star too, former All-Star.
Yeah, Brian Leeds gets his first win in Bronze Plus.
Alrighty,
and
nice.
Off we go for the Moonshine.
They're back.
They'll get it back. And then we had Sheep Hockey. This is the last.
Meatball cracks me up, dude.
I know.
So just.
I want him to win.
Like, be positive, dude. Come on.
I know. He definitely goes off the deep end sometimes.
He does, dude.
Sheep Hockey played the Dad Bods, and Sheep pretty much, no goals in the first period. They took a 2-1 lead in the second. Alf had a bunch of points in this game, and Bobby Strauss, who's one of their better players, he had a couple goals in this game.
You gotta watch out for the Sheep, dude.
Yeah, it was 2-2 early. In the third period, about 4 minutes in, and Sheep scored 4 unanswered goals. Alf, Bobby, Mike Condrotis, all those guys. They get that 6-2 win over the Dadbot. So
I think I'm going to call them my dark horse in the bronze division. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, I love the Sheep. Awesome guys.
I feel like they're capable. You know what I mean? They've had a couple down seasons, but
for sure.
Yeah,
I think Carroll's their goalie as well. Mm-hmm. So today's Friday, October 4th, and we have a bunch of games tonight. We have Warriors versus the Sugar Bush, so that is Jerry's survivor pick from last week. We have the Thundercats versus the Rockets, Tropics versus the Jersey Trash, and JMCC Auto versus Shaka's Bra.
You got Pascal's location. We got the chip in his car.
Yes, not allowed to play. We might have him on next week. Maybe we'll ask him about it. I'm sure he'll have some excuse as to why he.
Are you kidding me? You know he does.
Said he took it easy.
He's got novels of excuses, dude.
I watched the live bar. I'm like, you're not taking it easy, dude. I'm watching you, bro. He was just.
He goes from taking it easy to like they asked me to play, they asked me to score goals.
Yeah,
you know,
bunch of excuses here, but yeah. So we'll have those results next week. You want to do a little Rusty preview?
Hell yeah!
Jerry's not here.
Preview. Raptors sitting up at 2. Just want to say this: Raptors 2-0.
Yes,
2-0, and Beavers sitting in 3rd place right now. All right, good. Sorry.
Yeah, fine. Beavers in a playoff position in week 2 for the first time in a while. So, starting off Rusty Sunday, maybe Jerry will show up for this one.
I doubt it. I don't think he'll be there. I really don't.
You don't think he's going to be there, dude?
I don't think so.
Jesus. They should just cut him, dude. He wants to play.
I'm honestly just making this up, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He might be driving up for that game, though.
Yes. Dusty Beavers play the Dusty Trops. That starts off Rusty Sunday.
Let's go.
And then we have Game of the Week.
Game of the Week right here. Yep, good call out.
So Game of the Week is the South Jersey Raptors versus the Rusty Wolves. So we have an up-and-coming team in their second season versus the OG Rusty Wolves.
Yep.
So that'll be Game of the Week. Excited for that.
Hell yeah.
Rusty Dadbots take on the Yetis. Moose Hockey take on the Narwhals. That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
And my survivor pick, South Jersey Corn Stars versus Shell Shakas.
Let's see if you can get back on the winning side of things.
Yeah,
huh?
I mean, I'm a little worried. Shell Shaka's got a win last week over the Wolves, right? So that's a good win. But I'm putting my faith here in the Corn Stars. I hope I don't go to like a 2. I'll be out quick. Dude.
I hope not too. I hope not too. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Alter the rules like we usually do for me, dude. Yeah, that is the game league updates and week preview for
that email.
Yes.
New pod sponsor, dude?
Yeah, possibly. So, yeah, league updates brought to you by Spartan Goaltending.
Hey, yo.
Off we go.
Let's go, baby.
Yes.
Speaking of brought to you by, let's get into Larry's Look Ahead here, now presented by our friends over at Beer League Warriors Apparel. We are proud to partner with Beer League Warriors Apparel. That name is going to screw me up every time. Dude. Specialists in the art of inspiring, helping you get up early, work out hard, and get stuff done. BLW Apparel combines high-quality fabric with humorous designs that adult hockey players will connect with. So go ahead and be the sharpest dressed guy at the gym. Check them out at beerleaguewarriors.com and at Beer League Warriors Apparel on Instagram. Let them know we sent you.
Yes.
If you're interested in joining BLW, Spartan Goaltending, or any of our other partners for upcoming events, upcoming seasons, you join us, here on the podcast, whatever it may be. Head over to the link in our bio for more. Make sure to follow at Inside the U, like, subscribe, and comment here on our YouTube channel. And don't forget that the UHL Team Shop and UHL Customs is live. Mm-hmm. That's over at uhlhockey.shop. All of our new teams, bear with us. We'll get all the designs uploaded. If you're looking to shop today and you don't see your team, use the contact form. Send me a note. We'll get it up for you in no time. Now, if you have any commissioner's notes.
I don't. Yeah. We already talked about threes. Do you want to do a quick standings update? Or
we can. I usually wait till like week 4, but let's do a quick standings update.
We'll do a real quick
one. We'll run it through.
So
let's take a look at the stat leaderboard too.
We'll do it all.
Check it out. Yeah, go check it all out, dude.
It's early, but we like to update everybody.
Well, the early with the stat leaderboards, I always find that to be one of the fun times to do it.
Yeah, Marcus already got my season high in points, dude. One game, dude.
I forgot about Marcus Day. Yeah.
He's a 9-point per game average right now.
Let's go.
All right, so Hawks Gold, 1 seed, baby. Let's go.
Here we go.
2-0 Hawks Gold, Team 24/7, 1-0 MBO, 1-0 Rain City, 0-1-1, and Chill 0-2. I did not expect that from the Chill.
No, I mean they played a couple. Well, they had 24/7 first, which I'm sure they brought the house.
Yes,
and then obviously the game this week was very, very good game.
Very good game. Yeah. So it could be easily. Yeah, I don't have any. I'm not worried about the Chill.
Yep,
they came in second last season, and I think they're going to be all right. Mm-hmm. So Silver. Hawks Silver, number 1, 2-0. South Jersey Barracudas, 1-0-1. Knights Watch Silver, 1-1. Militia, 1-1. Multi Ducks 0-1, and Blue Chew Bulldogs 0-1.
Yeah.
So they had a game against each other, Multi Ducks and Blue Chew Bulldogs, but they had to be rescheduled and postponed for a later date.
Yep.
So that's why they only have one game in. Bronze Plus, we have Glassboro Goop in first, Otters second, Paisanos third, Thundercats in fourth, Knights fifth, Moonshine sixth, Koopas, Rockets, Stars, Campbell Kids, and Frogs. Rockets, Stars, Campbell Kids, and Frogs looking for their first win. So, 2 new teams in Bronze Plus looking for their first win, but again, both close games. You know, I think that they're going to be okay. It's a long season.
Yeah, close games for sure.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be like 0-4. I think that's like kind of the death.
That's tough.
That's a tough spot to be in. Hawks love being 0-3. We tend to do that every season, but not this one. So hopefully we're good. So, bronze. The Chuggernauts are 1 seed, 2-0. Hawks bronze. So we got out of the 3 Hawks franchises, we're 1, 1, and 2. Not bad.
1, 1, and 2.
Like 1 seed, 1 seed, 2 seed.
Yes. Yeah.
Chuggernauts, Hawks bronze in second. Sheep Hockey third. JMCC Auto, Dad Bods, Invaders, Shaka's Brah, Sugarbush, Tropics, Warriors, Trash. So all the way Shaka's Bra, Sugarbush, Tropics, Warriors, and Trash looking for the first win. They've only played 1 game. They've played a night. So that's going to obviously change. Rusty, South Jersey Raptors. 0-12
Worst
last
to first,
season.
baby.
Yes, worst to first.
Let's go.
2-0 Raptors. I'm starting to become a Raptors fan. I don't know what it is, dude. All right, so Shell Shockers.
I kind of like the logo.
I do. I was kind of like, and then I saw their jerseys, and they're really nice jerseys.
I like it. I
like the setup. So, Shell Shockers in second, also 2-0. Damn, I didn't really take that in consideration when I was picking the corn.
I know.
Damn it. Okay. I do.
Gotta look at the matchups,
I
dude.
make it quick, dude, honestly. All right, so Dusty Beavers are in third.
Yeah.
Narwhals in fourth. Yetis fifth. Rusty Wolves, Dad Bods, Corn Stars, Dusty Trops, Moose Hockey. So the only ones without a win in Rusty so far are the Dusty Trops and Moose. Not really. I think they're going to get a win pretty soon.
Yeah.
Especially Moose. They're always good.
Yeah. What about stats?
Early season. All right. We should do our early picks.
I was thinking that too, but we'll wait till freaking this guy gets back.
I know.
If he ever comes back.
Yeah. So Ryan Marker, obviously we talked about. He's got 5 goals, 4 assists. I like to see Desi's up there with 6 points.
Yeah.
Nice. Typical Ross Bryan's up there, 6 points. Charles Antrilli from the Hawks up there with 7 points. He's been playing really well.
Nice.
And our boy Jeff Horner's got 6 points. You know, everyone's really came out, cooking, man.
Yeah, buddy.
And Kurt Gunson leads in penalty minutes for the Dad Boss.
Are you laughing at this picture?
Yeah. He's like, I don't
It looks like he should be leading with the penalty minutes.
Yes. So we got to, it's a little early for goaltending stats because there's only been 1 or 2 games. But early leaders here, Lance McCarty, great goal save percentage. John Hood, the usual suspects, Robbie, Wechter, Maffey. Those guys are always really good.
Familiar faces, eh?
Familiar faces for goalies, of course.
Yeah.
Carroll, familiar with 3 wins. John Hood, 2 wins. So, we're up there. A little bit more. That's a little bit, goalie stats or something that's a little bit more of a long-term thing.
So we did our way too early stat review, way too early standings review.
Yes.
Next week, I think we should do our way too early predictions.
Way too early
I already alluded to my dark horse for bronze.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. I got a couple other thoughts around the league. I'm going to run back to Larry's look ahead and riff real quick here for a minute. Don't forget as well, you charities partnered with Comcast for Flyers fundraising page. So good deals on tickets. I think a couple people have used them already.
Yeah.
$5 goes back to you charities to help us, with our mission, raising funds there. Yeah.
You have to use the promo code, or is it already set up through the link?
So when you use the link, it's already set up. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Otherwise, it's you charities, and you get what $5 goes to the charity.
Yeah. So you get a discounted ticket rate, and $5 goes back to you charities.
Nice per ticket.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
So we got a couple other things coming up too. Obviously we had mentioned. And the reason I bring this up is because I mentioned if you're interested in joining Spartan Goaltending or BLW and sponsoring the podcast or events or things like that, we have a ton of things coming up. We already mentioned UAHL Threes, but probably creating additional dates for that. We obviously have our fall All-Star game that's going to be coming out coming this fall, likely towards the end of November. Now presented by U Charities.
Yes.
And then we also have, looking further ahead, we'll have like the Winter Classic coming up too out in February. So
Gotcha.
Larry's look ahead was originally designed for this reason, just to kind of get all the stuff out there that you guys can look forward to. So plenty of stuff coming up.
Yeah. New sponsors.
How'd you do with yeah, exactly. How'd you do with I think for when you collected rosters, how'd you do with capturing like emails and stuff like that?
Mostly everybody puts them in there.
Okay.
It depends, how efficient the captains are.
No, I got you. Well, because it's not the only reason I say that is because obviously we want to incentivize people to do so, because we use that for awards and stuff like that too.
Gotcha.
So we'll have Players of the Month. We're not going to do Players of the Month for October, right? Because it's only been a couple weeks. So
yes.
First iteration of our fall Players of the Month will come in November.
Okay.
Yeah, and then quick reminder too, we have graphic design packages available and additional photo and video shoots. Yeah. So what you can do is take your original photo shoot that we offer for free at the beginning of the season. You can ramp it up with graphic design, or you can schedule additional shoots and video and stuff like that. I'm going to work on actually updating that page because it's a little bit wonky now.
Mm-hmm. You do mic'd up too.
Yeah, mic'd up is available. It's all available now. If you go there, it's all available.
It's on our shop, right?
Yeah, it's on the UAHL.shop.
Yep.
So, and I'm going to work on kind of a little more promotion so you guys can see what's available and whatnot. So
yeah, awesome.
Something coming up, but people do take advantage of each season. But I think it's a little bit, under the radar right now. But good deals on there.
Yes, a couple of people reached out asking for certain because they get new jerseys or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So I say, you go over to the shop and book there's a calendar. You can pick whichever date you want to do, and off you go. And
if you do order jerseys through UHL Customs, you can set that up. We'll get you a free shoot.
Oh, nice.
All right.
For like when they have the new jerseys.
Yeah, if you order jerseys through us, we'll set that up for you.
Nice, dude.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah. Shout out again. Or speaking of, the gallery is updated with the link in our bio. Rob has shot. I think they've done, between him and Bob, they've done like 20 appearances so far. Nice. So go check that out. That's all updated. Link in our bio to grab that. I wanted to shout out real quick to our commenters from our last episode. Mainly someone who commented on the previous clip, wishing the podcast was longer. Check out the full length episode.
Yeah.
We just covered league updates. It's probably 50% of our show. Yeah. I'm not sure if you saw Giletto kind of trolling you on a couple different comments.
Yeah, that's fine.
I love it. I love it.
It's deserved.
It was a bold pick.
Bold pick.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Roadrunner. I think that's Nate shouting out.
Nate. Sick giveaway winner.
Yeah, giveaway winner. My freestyle. I'm hype you on that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Christian Davidson hype about the Raptors. Worst to first, man.
Yeah,
that's huge. And Crash Scoop Barbecue.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Is that it?
Santora contributing too.
He always does.
Did you respond to him?
No. I texted him because he texted me, and I was like, dude, I don't even remember.
No, you did comment. Yes,
that was different. That was a big different situation, but whatever.
That was.
I'm not.
I thought about that too. I was like, ooh.
I didn't want to bring it back up, but yeah.
Yeah, man. So if you have any feedback for the U Crew, drop a comment on YouTube, and please continue sharing the show. Appreciate all your help so far. All those comments and stuff like that go a long way just to kind of share the show, get it out there.
Yeah.
And we appreciate all your help so far. Something as small as sharing the episode, literally sharing it. That contributes to growing the UAHL as a whole. So
yes,
appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone except for Jerry.
Yes.
That's all I got, man.
Yeah. All right.
All righty.
All right, boys.
Later.
See you.